the beautiful queens and kings. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. And let's get started. Okay, so today I will be talking about my crazy nose piercing experience, y'all. That was a crazy experience, and I think I would like to share that with people that's thinking about getting a nose piercing. This let you know some risks you will be taking with that and how to prevent what I went through. Hopefully that helps you. Okay, so I don't have my nose ring no more, but probably last year in the summertime, probably 2 years ago, I ended up getting my nose piercing. I always wanted my nose pierced since I was young. That's something I always wanted. I'm into piercings, y'all. I love piercings. I always wanted my nose pierced when I was young. So I decided to go do it. I was shopping in the shopping area, and I just saw this piercing tattoo place. I said, you know what? I'm going to get my nose pierced today. And I was by myself. So I'm ending up getting my nose pierced by myself. You know, the piercer was so nice. He was so, he informed me about everything. He made sure I was calm. He told me everything he's gonna do. He was so nice. He cleaned everything in front of me. I explained to him, how I was feeling, so he made sure he took care of me, which he did. I told him I was scared of, I just want to make sure that the piercer is very clean, and that's it. And he was like, you know what? I got you. He said, sit down, calm down. He showed me the tools he was going to use. It was out the pack, freshly out the pack. He still disinfected them. He told me what tools are for what, how he going to use them. I'm sorry, my baby's in the background. So he told me about all those, So he ended up piercing my nose. It was very quick. It was very painless. He pierced my nose, and now this is where things start to go left. So he told me how to clean my nose piercing. He said you clean it with sea salt in warm water, or Dial soap. So so I ended up probably like a week after getting my nose piercing. I was cleaning. I was cleaning my nose with I believe I was cleaning my nose with Dial soap for the first week, and I noticed a tiny little bump forming on my nose piercing. And that was one of my worst fears with piercings, is getting a bump on my piercing, especially on my face, y'all. That's my worst fear. Literally the next week of me getting my nose pierced, I got that bump. It was a little bump. It was like a little shiny reflex. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So I'm cleaning my nose piercing every three times a day with the Dial soap, like he told me, and then the bump started to get big. The bump started to get big. I would definitely insert pictures and probably clips of the piercing itself, So the bump started to get big. A week after, the bump got bigger, y'all. I went to him. I'm like, what's going on? He said, it's probably a keloid. A lot of people end up having keloid skin. You probably got keloid skin. Just use salt water, sea salt in warm water 3 times a day, and it should dry out. I did that, y'all. It got bigger. Now, this when the internet came, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to him. I'm just gonna go and explore. So I'm searching up, sorry y'all, I'm searching up how to get rid of the bump on your nose, what type of bump it is. So first thing first, I don't have keloid skin, y'all. That's one. I don't have keloid skin. I have multiple piercings. None had a keloid on it. Not once. Now, I probably had a piercing with a bump on it, because usually that's what happens with certain piercings. You end up getting like a little bump from irritation. That's what happened to me. My bump started to form because my nose ring kept getting yanked. It kept getting yanked by just probably me blowing my nose, probably me blowing my nose, or probably me washing my face. My nose piercing kept getting yanked. So the tension itself, that the tugging irritated my nose, so that's how the bump formed. Okay, so when you get your nose piercing, be careful with your nose ring, because if you keep tugging at it, it will most likely form that ugly, stubborn bump, and that bump takes forever to get away. Just letting you know. So every week I was trying something new, y'all. I did the sea salt wash soak. That didn't work. That seemed to make it worse. I was getting like warm water in a cup, put sea salt in it, soak my nose in it. That didn't work. But I made the bump darker for some reason. I don't know why. I was doing sea salt paste. I was getting Q-tip, put some sea salt, a little drop of water, place the paste on the bump. That made it worse, y'all. The bump kept growing and growing, y'all, growing. Then I tried the tea tree oil. That didn't work. That made it worse. I tried a vitamin E oil. That didn't work. That made it worse, because he also suggests that for keloid to use vitamin E and tea tree oil. None of that worked. I tried a Tylenol paste. That didn't work. That made it extremely worse. Someone I knew told me, you know, she had that situation. She said the Tylenol paste worked for her. I tried that and made it worse. Like, it dried the skin, but once that little dry skin came off, it was a big, huge red bump. Now, this is where the story is going to kind of shift. So, Tylenol paste didn't work, but it got to where I needed to get. That makes sense. So this bump was just a regular, this huge bump. It was like a bump with pus. It had no pus in it and nothing like that. It was just a regular bump on my nose ring. The Tylenol paste basically dried my skin, but the skin had to fall off, and it made underneath my skin like raw. So it was like a big red raw bump. At that point, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. So I ended up going to a nectar piercer near me, and they just told me to put a warm washcloth on it and alcohol. So I'm like, I'm scared to clean this with alcohol. Like, I've been told you're not supposed to put alcohol on piercings. So he told me to do it. He was gonna pop the bump himself. I said, well, hell no, you're not popping this bump. No. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this and see what else can I lose. I got this huge bump. Like, this bump was probably like 4 of my nose ring put together. That's how big it was. It was rising. It was so huge, y'all. It was so big. So I ended up doing what he told me, putting one washcloth on it, and like I said, the bump was raw and it was red, like a big red raw bump. I did that, and literally the bump bust. It was like a bump full of blood. It bust, the bump shrunk, y'all. I was so relieved, but still we not where I wanted to be. Now I got this big huge red little flat tiny bump in my nose. So I applied alcohol. So that's what was my routine for that week. Putting that one washcloth on my nose and applying alcohol. So I stopped applying the one washcloth to my nose because the bump is no longer big no more. The bump is just kind of like smaller. So I just started to apply alcohol on my nose like 3 times a day, y'all. That thing started to disappear each time. Disappear, it started to dry out, dry out, dry out. And then this just went away. It went away. It went away, y'all. It just went away. But that process took about 3 months, y'all. I mean, 2 months probably. That process took probably 2 months for me to get rid of that bump. Like I said, I tried everything in the book. Sea salt paste. I didn't try toothpaste. I was putting out my nose. Sea salt paste, Tylenol paste, vitamin E, tea tree oil, sea salt soaks. I tried witch hazel, y'all. I tried everything in the book, y'all. None of that was working. The Tylenol paste did end up getting my nose into like a bloody bump. It made the bump bloody, and the washcloth, the warm washcloth, popped it and shrunk it, and the alcohol dried it up, and that's how I got rid of that stupid stubborn bump. So, how to prevent that ugly, stupid, stubborn bump? To not mess with your nose ring, you always use clean hands. Avoid tugging. You know, I would say to try to put a band-aid on your nose ring as much as you can. I know that's probably not the best thing, but if you wash your face, put a band-aid over your nose. If you're about to change your shirt, put a band-aid over your nose ring. You go to bed, put a band-aid over your nose ring to help the tugging. The tugging is what causes that bump. Like I said, that bump was very stubborn. It was just crazy, y'all. Very, very, very crazy. And I lasted for so long, and I was so upset because once I got my nose ring to how I wanted it to be, I did have to take it out for work reasons, and it closed. So probably in the summer, I'll probably get my nose pierced again, and I'll probably record it. I'll probably end up recording it, and that's y'all. Period. And guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this helped anyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment if you have any experience with piercings. Comment if this ever happened to you. Comment what helped with your nose piercing. And don't forget to like this video. Thank you guys.